All right, guys, here we are at the PRUSA booth. This is the One Plus, and it is running the INDX system. It's very dark and very reflective and hard to get a really clear look at it. But here it is. It's got 4 enclosed filaments on one side. And then 4 other enclosed filaments on this side. Each one has an individual, unique PTFE path running into the enclosure down to the INDX system. Here's a clearer look at it, actually. This one's running with just the 4 on one side and the 4 spools feeding to it. There is a peek inside the machine from the sidewall. It is kind of hard to see. It's very reflective. One of the things that people do discuss here at the PRUSA booth is how, unlike some other 3D printing companies that abandon their models almost immediately after release, PRUSA still has Mark IV's running and running well, and people have a lot of great things to say about them here at the booth. So PRUSA does have long-term support for the machines they release. PRUSA is not iteration obsessed with a relentless release schedule of new machines or relentless release schedule of new iterations of machines. Here we have the PRUSA XL. 3+ years later, still widely used, widely supported, and proudly displayed at trade shows. This is the enclosed PRUSA XL, sitting here prominently with its enclosed individual filament spools mounted to the side. The XL caps off the front table's lineup of the INDX, One Plus, the One Plus L, and of course, itself the enclosed PRUSA XL. Here on the other side of the booth, you'll notice they still have the unenclosed version of the PRUSA XL, still supported, still running, still on display, still very popular, as you can see by the small crowd surrounding it. For those of you who aren't keeping up, PRUSA does have PRUSA Pro, and these are some really crazy machines doing some really crazy things. Here is the PRUSA Pro HT90 whipping through this part. You can see the screen right here. This is what the PRUSA Pro HT90 build plates look like. This here is the PRUSA Pro SLX resin machine. That's washing, printing, and curing all in one setup.
Resin here is stored in the back of the printer. Same thing with the washing. It is contact with solvent handling, so all of the things area.
This is a ginormous machine. It even has little arms for you to reach in and safely work with the materials inside the printer.
This works good. It's done. So everyone sort of take care of this like once an hour, once a day. Just clear all the prints. Come over, scan that link, say, hey, what link is this? Maybe you can make it enough. Maybe you have some like high production. I don't believe you have, but maybe it's break down of the most of the parts are Thank you. Because you get a good idea. I have received 4 manufacturing items from my team. And then as much as storage as you need.